Nervous.
Hello everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to episode 3 of Finally Have a Name, A Dose of Serotonin. Whether I will stick with this name or not, who knows. But today I have Nadya with me.
It's a fiery Aries, but a whole segment for
Yeah,
fiery
a whole
Aries.
segment for fiery Aries. Can you believe that?
It's about time.
Yeah, it really is. Right, so today our topic is basically dating. Which when I was younger I used to think that was such like a cringy like word that people used.
Yeah.
Because like I used to think it was like such an American thing for people to say.
Yeah.
But now I just like use it.
And now we're just like, it's necessary.
Yeah, it's necessary. It has to be done.
Yeah, it has to be done.
So we have some questions. So our first one is what it's like to date in our generation. So the likes of like Tinder, Hinge, all that sort of stuff, and then like meeting someone on a night out. Why is this not focusing? Anyway, for yours, what's it like dating for you kind of now?
So for me, as a single gal for the past many years, many years, like past like 5 years maybe? No, 4 years. I do kind of know about you, but I'd be very like, I like the dating apps. I like them, but like kind of like ego boost kind of vibe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I'm the type of person like I go on it and I'm like, oh, I would love to get something out of it, but then you go on it and you're like,
a lot of people on it aren't looking for something out of it either.
No, they're
like
not.
I know a good few people whose boyfriends are from, like they've gotten their boyfriends from Tinder. Like that's great. I wish that would be me, but I don't like them sort of apps.
Yeah.
Like I think I have nothing against the apps. It's just not me. I'm such a like meet someone in a natural way kind of thing. Like meet someone on a night out, or like friends introduce you to someone, which she has done many times, and that has
gone in some ways.
Gone.
It's been interesting.
Yeah, very, very interesting.
Yeah, but I think as well for dating apps, I feel like the good looking guys on Hinge and Tinder, they know they're good looking, so they're not really looking for anything. Like you kind of want to be looking for, say you're like looking for like an 8 out of 10, whatever you want. Like they're not going to be oh my god, it keeps going to focus.
Yeah, why does this keep happening?
They're not going to be it for you. Like you're not going to get anything with them because they know that they're decent, you know. So you have to go for like, if you actually want to find something, I think you have to go for like the 6s or something, but then you don't 5s or 6s, but then you're like, oh, you don't really do that because you're not attracted to them.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
especially when you're on a dating app, because you're looking
at looks.
Yeah, you're looking at looks. You're not looking at like personality.
Yeah.
Whether like,
so it's harder to give them a chance.
Yeah, you could potentially think someone at the beginning is like a 5, and then their personality and stuff will boost them automatically up to like an 8 or 9.
Yeah, but you're not going to give them a chance.
No, because it's Tinder and Hinge and stuff like that. Like that's just the way it is.
Yeah.
But I actually don't even know what Hinge is. Like I know it's an app, a dating app, but I don't know what it is.
I think Hinge is definitely better than Tinder. I think you can like get to know people a bit more on it, and I think the people that are on it are a bit more serious.
Okay.
Like a tiny bit more serious.
Yeah, because she did tell me to download Hinge when I was complaining the fact.
Oh my god, no! I was literally
boyfriend.
Forcing her. I was like, "Get it now, get it, and she was like, "No," and I was like, "Come on." Yeah.
But
and then for like going out and meeting people in person, I think that's hard too. I think just in Dublin it's hard.
I don't think just in Dublin. That was actually another one of my questions, was the difference between city and country.
Yeah.
Like I'm
interested to hear your country point of view.
In Mullingar, I just don't think, now this is just my personal opinion, like I don't think really going on dates are a thing. Yeah. Like I think when you're in Mullingar, when you're in like a small town like that, you might get with someone on a night out and you'll meet them or whatever, and then you'll start talking to them, they'll like ask you to meet up, but it's never technically like, say like you're gonna go for a walk, you're gonna go for a coffee, you'll go for a meal. Nobody would ever say it's a date. You're just saying I'm meeting this person. Whether when you're up here you're like, oh, I'm getting ready for a first date.
For a date, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I feel like the word is not used in
the countryside.
Yeah. Well, I'm not saying like all countrysides, I'm just saying from my personal experience it's not been used in Mullingar at all.
Yeah, I think the Dublin girls are really fussy as well. So I think kind of when you get to like our age, it's kind of more like boys know that they need to be on that dating game.
Yeah, they need to be on a dating game if they actually want to get into something at all.
Yeah.
Which is fair. Another one of them that Quiva literally just suggested to us to talk about is the whole ghosting situations that happen like all the time.
Yeah, all the time. personally, I've been talking to people for a long time, gone out with them a few times, grand, and then they're like, lol, just gonna ghost you now, and I'm like, okay.
The thing is though, have the respect.
If you
to
don't
just
want
say
to talk,
if you don't want to talk, don't want anything from this, just say it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't get the big deal. Like, I've been ghosted twice by the same person. And then by another boy. But that one kind of fizzled out more so than ghosted. But I have been properly ghosted by one boy twice.
Yeah.
And I have gotten an apology, which is grand. But I mean, beforehand, when you're in that situation, I think you should just say it. Like, it came to a point where I was seeing someone and I just, like, said it straight out. I was like, look here, do you want anything to come from this, or do you want to see me again, blah, blah, blah. And, like...
That's also dating in our generation. It's so hard to just... Like, it's so... Like, you feel like you're putting so much pressure on someone being like, what do you actually want? Like, that should not be a big thing to have to ask.
No, it isn't.
I'm just starting to learn that.
Yeah.
Like, just very, like, slowly but surely, like, you need to be like, do you want something or not? Because you're just gonna be there like talking to your friends, being like, I don't know,
I don't know where he's at. I don't know what.
Just ask.
Like, yeah.
Just ask.
And then, like, you do ask, and you get the question like,
they
come back with, I don't know.
Yeah.
Because they're always like, no,
they're
anything.
They're like, oh, I just want something like casual, and you're like, okay. Why did I meet your parents?
Yeah, like, yeah,
why?
literally, why did I meet your parents?
Like, why are you inviting me over for family dinner? Why?
Yeah, like,
that's not casual to me.
No, that's not casual. But some boys do that.
They do.
But even girls do that as well. Girls will be like, yeah, come meet my family, blah blah blah, and you do that, and then next minute they'll fuck the boys off.
Not gonna lie, I have done that. I have done that. Yeah, but like, yeah, but
it's a bad example. You didn't give it out. Don't let me meet your family. It's casual. It's not casual.
I do it. Because I just feel like I've got not the best of intentions, but I'm like, maybe this could be something. But I just feel like when that happens with me with guys, I just feel like they're like, does that not mean something to guys if you meet their parents? Because to me that means something.
Yeah, to me it means something as
well.
well.
Obviously it means something if you meet my parents, but then like I've met people's parents and then like I just been ghosted straight after. Yeah,
see, I don't think if you met someone's parents, say like the lads met your parents, but you said, look here, I just don't think this is gonna work out. Fair enough, fair game.
Yeah.
But if you just ghost them afterwards, like it's not right. It's not right.
Yeah.
Okay, what's your worst date experience?
Okay, so mine was from a few years ago, right? This was like back with my first boyfriend. I was quite
in the Prosecco.
Yeah, but anyway, guys, this was so long ago. Like, I didn't really go on that many dates because, as I said, it's kind of hard in Dublin. Well, I find it hard anyways.
It's harder everywhere.
Yeah.
I think just our generation is just so like not a dating generation. If that makes sense.
It's more just like casual stuff. And I'm just like, no,
I don't like that. I want a movie romance, please.
Yeah, see, I don't really want a movie romance. I just want like something, like the bare minimum.
No, we want more than a bare minimum.
No, because if you sometimes say to her, I'm like, oh my god, he just like said something like real like, you're like cool, and I'm like, yeah, he loves me. He loves me. He loves me.
You were like cool.
Yeah. Yeah, kind of just cool. Yeah, but anyway, so this was back when I was young, and I was like in like, I think I was in like 3rd year. So I was guys with for a few years in secondary school, but it was back like my parents were kind of strict and they were like, oh, you're not allowed to date. So it was like our first date, right? And oh my god,
I'm intrigued. I have not heard this story.
He's actually heard this. So I told my mum I was going to meet my friend.
I've done that many times.
Yeah, but I was going on a date, and this is back when I was young. This could have been, I was with him from 2nd year until like near like the end of 4th year kind of vibe, something like that anyways. So then I was gone for ages, and I had like a shitty Android, so it died, and then my mum started going skits. So my mum rang my friend's mum and goes, oh yeah, like, where's Nadia, like, can you tell her to come home? And she was like, what do you mean, like, Nadia's not here. So my mum was like, fuck. Oh, sorry, I'm like, sorry.
You nearly jumped off the bed.
So I was like, where is she? I was in town having a Nando's with a fella. Like literally looking like a state. Like I didn't know how to do makeup, nothing. Like it was, I literally looked so ugly, and he was like, oh, it was like so bad. It was like that kind of like young relationship where it's like, so he was like, when he was like, so do you want a kiss? And I was like, okay. So we went down a lane and kissed in town. It was kind of cute.
Down the lane.
Yeah. But anyway, then I went home. My mum was like, I was gonna call the police. Where were you?
I can full on picture Katrina doing that.
Yeah. No, she was freaking out. She was like, where were you? And I was like, I don't know. Like I can't even remember what excuse I said. But yeah, that was like back when I wasn't on a loud date. So that, well, like that wasn't bad in his with the guy. It was probably bad because I looked terrible. And looking back, and I'm like, whoa, the state of you.
I went on a date where some lad just blatantly insulted me the whole time. It was horrible.
Like saying what?
Like, oh, he was just slagging me off, being like, you think you're this, you think you're that. And I was sitting there like,
Oh yeah, that's another thing. Like there's like flirty bantering, and then there's like just
You're
being
mean
rude.
and
Yeah.
rude.
Like look up jokes or something, okay? Just look them up and just like,
actually, dad
learn.
jokes would actually run better than insulting me.
Oh no, 100%, yeah. Like
Like-
it's funny to be like, oh, haha, like you think you're
Well, that was
funny or
awful,
something.
and I
but
actually only thought of that
yeah.
there, that I actually went on a date where a lad just completely, like, insulted you.
Yeah, nasty.
Okay, probably your best date.
I need a burp.
Just go.
Oh no, yeah.
No, mine would probably be, to be fair, I've been on like 2 drives, and then 2 proper dates. Probably when I went to go get pizza with this lad, and then we went for, like, he met me somewhere and we went for a walk, and then we went and got pizza. We had a really good time, and then we went for another long walk. I actually just showed you his Instagram story.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
That was probably the best one I've been on, because it was so, like, I don't know, like, it felt like a date.
Yeah.
If that makes sense, because I
Sometimes
actually
the chill
really
things are
liked the
actually
boy. Like, I
better.
actually really liked him, but I liked the fact that we were going on walks and stuff like that. And then at one stage, I got really tired, and he was like, "Oh, come on, I'll take you home. You're wrecked. Like, I don't want you to be even more tired." And then like
Aw.
kissing goodbye, and I was like, "You're so cute."
Yeah.
Yeah, but then that fizzled out. So
Yeah, I think for me it's been like walks and coffee kind of things have been better. I think I've actually enjoyed them more than going out for drinks or something.
yeah, I don't think
Yes, no,
I've
keep
never
someone
been
better.
out for a drink on a date. Like, I've never been out for drinks on a date, but I actually think I prefer going for a walk and a coffee than, like, I don't mind the drives or whatever, they're fine, but then actually sitting down and having a meal, like,
Yeah. Oh, I don't.
I know I did
no.
have pizza, but
I
like,
do
we
drinks.
did
I wouldn't
kind
do a
of
meal
both.
for a first date.
Well, technically I'd seen this lad beforehand, so like,
But getting like a casual pizza, like I mean,
Yeah.
like going somewhere like nice.
yeah,
Like going like
yeah.
Farrier or Draper or
Yeah,
something.
yeah,
and
and
getting,
then
like,
I'd
food.
be
I'm
like, no, like
no.
when they're like ordering a steak.
Or like
and you're
imagine like getting like sushi or something. I'd be like, how do you use chopsticks?
yeah, even though you have sushi all the time.
Yeah, and I know how to use them, but you just be like nervous, be like, you know what I mean? But yeah, no, I think the chiller ones have always been better.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I agree. Even though, like, obviously when you're further on in relationships and you're not just seeing them for the first time, you're going on a second date, then the fancier is, sometimes a fancy date is nice. So.
See, we've never gotten to that stage.
Yeah, that's my next question. What makes you want to see a person for a second date?
Okay.
I've never been on a second date, just let me put that out there.
Oh, that's like kind of sad. Well, personally, everyone kind of icks me out really quickly. Like, I get icked pretty quick.
No, but I think, do you know what that is? I think that's a coping mechanism.
For what?
Commitment issues.
I got commitment issues, guys.
It's fine, I have them too. I do that so bad. I'm such. It's not.
I don't
even-
trust anyone either. I'm like, because sometimes I really like people and they're like, lol, that make you think they want something serious.
Like, lol.
Yeah, but they make you think that they want something serious and then they just don't want something serious. So I'm
Yeah.
like, how do I know if you're taking the piss out of me or not?
Yeah, I don't trust anyone after the last lad.
Yeah. No, that's fair enough as well.
Yeah. If you knew my situation, the last lad, don't trust
That's
anything.
fair.
Nadia's getting angry.
Passive aggressive through the screen.
It's not like
Say it to your face.
say it to your face. No, I don't trust anyone after the last night, because no matter what they say, they might mean it in the moment, they're still gonna flip out and ghost you twice.
They will and all. I feel like we're like very pessimistic. Is that
Yeah,
weird?
but see, I'm usually not like this, but I think when it comes to actually my dating life, it does be like this. It's
If
not
anyone has, like,
focusing. Why is it like
if anyone like has
it
advice,
focuses on your face, not focus on mine.
yeah. What's that thing called? What's the like the picture you put at the start of the YouTube video?
A thumbnail.
Thumbnail.
Fat chances of that actually coming up as a selection for a thumbnail on YouTube.
We probably will. But also it's gonna be me like mid burp because we're drinking prosecco and we're like, ugh.
Yeah, let's fill up our glass.
Yeah, but anyway, worst people to ask about dating. We can tell you about bad dating.
Yeah, bad
but if you're looking
situations
for
and what
good,
not to do.
maybe don't ask us. Well, ask Laura. I feel like Laura's got good morals behind it, but she's just been unlucky. Unlucky in love.
I've got boys telling me not to get with another person after our first date, so...
Not us.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was...
Stupid.
It was so annoying though, because I'm the type of person that actually wouldn't get with
That's
someone
toxic.
else
Toxic.
after I've been seeing someone, but for them to like try and control me like that,
Yeah.
I'm like, no.
I think
See
guys
later.
do that a lot as well. They're like acting the maggot and they're like, lol, you're nothing, but then you do something or they see with another fella and,
And they're like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
you're such a, like,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna say the word, but like, you're such a...
Censored. Yeah. Should you do like a roundup on dating in general?
Yeah, I think, right, okay. So, to finish off, our opinions on dating in this generation are shocking because we
Very
have
negative.
watched... But do you know what else I think?
Mm-hmm.
When you tell your parents you're going on a date, or like they seen you're going out with someone, they're like, why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? Why are you like going on like 3 or 4 dates with them when they're not your boyfriend? And I'm like, but you have to be kind of like exclusive first, and then you have to be kind of together, and then you have to be kind of, you know, in our generation
Yeah.
there's so many steps to actually someone becoming boyfriend and girlfriend
Yeah,
compared
whereas
to
like back in our
day.
parents' day, it was like my parents dated. Are you okay?
You just burped.
Yeah, but like when my parents were dating, they dated for like 3 or 4 months, and then my dad was like, "Lol, let's get married." And they
Yeah.
just got married, and now they're at home having dinner. Like,
Yeah, but like I feel like our generation is so completely different, and it
yeah,
actually annoys me. Now, I wouldn't want someone to be my boyfriend after like the first 3 dates. Don't get me wrong.
yeah, but also,
But
how
it
do
kind
the
of
girls find people that do be like that?
yeah.
Do you get me? Because there's some girls out there. Like I heard of a girl recently that went to pre-drinks, and she has a boyfriend now, and of just meeting a guy at a pre-drinks. Went to one pre-drinks, then he was like, "Lol, let's go on a date or two," and then they went on holidays, and then he asked her out on holidays.
Like what? Imagine finding someone like that.
I could barely get someone to bring me out for dinner or anything.
I can't.
Yeah, no. Or
The
do
only
you-
boy I talk to is Adam, and that's it. He's
Yeah.
my best friend.
Or then I was like, "Do you want to go for a drive?" And like, if you're from Dublin, you know what a drive means.
Yeah, true.
No, I don't.
Not
wanna go on a
necessarily.
drive.
Not necessarily.
Well-
Both my drives haven't ended up in that situation.
Well, the drives
but,
that people talk to me about, it's
Yeah.
speeding.
Mm,
It's driving.
mhm.
We're driving into full Zoom mode.
Yeah. And then sometimes it does be awkward, so the music just does be playing and you're there singing. And you're
Do
like,
their
what do I do?
thing.
Well, I do be singing. I don't
Yeah.
know about you.
No, I don't. I actually have never gone on a car date, to be honest with you.
Oh, have you not?
No, I
No.
say no. I just no.
I just spilled it all over the clothes. The clean clothes.
Outfit haul. Oh no, that's not ideal.
No.
To be fair though, you were gonna wear them on night out and spill alcohol on them again.
No, I'm wearing these in London.
Oh,
I'm wearing them to the airport though, so it's fine.
yeah.
Oh, let's just throw these over here. Oh my god, I like broke the bed.
Yeah, that's what she said.
It's all over my sleeve.
Laura, sometimes I feel like we're on a date.
Sometimes we are. Maybe we'll kiss. Maybe we won't.
Laura, that's for your second date.
I'm sorry. I didn't realise that. You said you were getting a part 2.
So what should we say now?
Okay guys, that's it for today. Thank you for watching.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.